Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 World Ablaze with me, Alpha and Sviarike. So after we have been pressured to not attack Norway, we are in full preparation for attack on Denmark, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing how it's gonna perform. Or how we are going to perform on that. We got our divisions ready here. They will have a problem with the crossing here, but we're also planning a naval invasion in Joring, and I think that I might actually go ahead and plan a landing in Aarhus as well. Let's see how that would... Yeah, we could do 2 naval invasions, split our armies into 4 and 4. I don't know what the actual size is though. If we have 8 divisions, 2 reserve. Okay, it is most likely possible to do that, but for now we need to continue drilling them so that they get the power that they need to do it. As far as our equipment goes, we are doing fine. We started producing the new scout cars, and as you can see, we are already stockpiling some of the older ones. So I wonder if we can see them. We can. For example, on our first division. So compared to the other one, they also have that. Funny. Funny. But yeah, our divisions are starting to be very admirable. I kind of like them the way they are. And another piece of good news is that we will have the 2nd level of field hospital ready in time for the next war, or the first war. It's not the next one. Hey, an improved industry. Good for us. It's coming. Nice. So, improved industry gives us additional 10% factories in a state and 5% factory output. So we can now go with improved infrastructure, production efficiency growth 20%. That is something that we really need. And we are going to finish this factory very, very soon, which means we will be able to continue with the intelligence agency upgrades. I mean, continue with those or start with those. You be the judges. And we are short on aluminum and on steel. Dang. Yeah, because okay. I see what you're doing there. Not that many places where we can import from. Okay, so let's go with French Republic. I'm not really happy about it, but what can I do? And this aluminum shortage is dragging us down a bit, but it's not anything major, so I'm not gonna sacrifice an entire factory for that. So when will you be ready? In 2 days. Okay, good. I know a lot of researches that are gonna be finished soon. And here we go. So let's start another upgrade to defense, because that is going to benefit us. Passive defense is pretty good. Can't say it wouldn't be at any moment. Speaking of which, we actually do not need to upgrade these forces at this point, do we? I think we really don't. So maybe we're just gonna stockpile for now. Or we could create 2 new divisions. Come on, what's up with you? That is a good question. What are we gonna... If we recruited 2 more of these, '18th of September. That would be roughly in time for the war. How are we doing on the light weapons if that happens? Pretty good. Okay, so then let's do it. We can get 2 extra divisions that are going to be used as reserve for our first army. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. We'll have 8 divisions in the first army and 8 divisions in the second reserve army. I like that. Fighting here though is not gonna be great. How are we doing on this? 9 days. 41 days. Damn, we're very close. Very close, but we're gonna do it. And then one of them is gonna go to Oslo and one is gonna go to Copenhagen. Okay, I'm gonna take a bit of time. And then we can build 2 extra factories in Sverland. And an extra factory in Västergotland. And 2 extra factories here. No, we are, you know what? We are going to not build this thing. Instead we are going to build a refinery there. Wait, that's a fuel silo. Come on, think. Synthetic refinery, like that. Put it here. This factory in the middle and... No, that's not what I wanted. Like this. Yep, this is what I wanted. 3 refineries mean quite a lot of fuel. I mean, that's like 200, 250. That's gonna make us run at least for a limited time. So you are still drilling. 9th of July. Dang, we are way behind schedule here. What's the... Okay, more aluminum. I guess this 2 is enough. And we need more naval bombers here. So let's just get those. Ah, this is the naval bombers. Okay. And how are we doing with... Oh! Okay, we get more... Quite more multi-role fighters. So it might be a good idea to up the numbers here. Let's set the limit to 50. And do the same thing here. We want to get these to reasonable numbers. Okay. So drill until you don't need to drill anymore. Because that benefit is gonna be very good for you. Okay, that took away almost all of the fighters that we had in reserve. But it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna be deployed in Stockholm. Yeah, our Air Force is starting to look pretty decent. Our Navy is starting to look pretty decent, even if a bit still a bit on the weak side. Actually, we finished the heavy cruise. Ah, okay. Operation is completed. Close. So let's send you back to build the intelligence network here. Let's send you back to build the intelligence network here. Because we need to get more information. And I think that you were... Yeah, you're very close to getting a level up. So let's keep monitoring. Construction 3. Adoption of modern vehicles and experience from our advancements in construction can be applied to make repairs vastly quicker. I am sure it can. Okay, now let's start getting rid of the vulnerability to bombing, because that is something that I would prefer to not to have to deal with. And the question now is, do we want to start justifying on Norway now? I mean, if we are still involved in the war against Denmark by that time when this runs out, we'll have 155 days and then 90 days extra. 110 days. That might be too long, to be quite honest. 225 days. This means 8th of June 1940. That's about the time when the French War is gonna happen. Okay, let's do it this way. We want the southern territories. Gotcha. Okay, so that's a massive risk on my side. Oh, come on. Well, they're getting really mad at me right now. So where am I gonna get the steel that I need? Okay, British Raj and Kingdom of Romania. You are now our best bet on getting more equipment. And okay, that's more, and we are where we need to be. Good. Okay, no problem. All is under control. So in 20 days, we're gonna get the rubber processing, which is kind of important because we are really not doing all that well in that. Okay, Danish sovereignty is being questioned. We are upgrading the heavy weapons. France and Britain announces alliance. Okay, well, 14th of June, by that time the war might have been over, but yeah, I still think that this could have happened much sooner. Calling upon the bonds forged during the Great War, France has requested a formal alliance with Britain, citing unspecified threats against the stability of Europe. Today, their request was approved by the British Parliament, and France has joined the Allies. They are preparing for the worst. And we get the military youth. Organizations to promote discipline and political education of young people in our nation will foster loyalty and self-sacrifice early. So we get the extra 2% of recruitable population, and fascism is more popular now by 20%. Division training time, secret weapons, motorization effort. Well, let's get doctrine effort too. That's gonna give us a direct bonus for the war as well. Okay, so you're still drilling, you are still drilling, but you are done. That's good. Come on, guys. And the German Reich claims memo. With German forces on their border poised to attack, Lithuania has given in to German ultimatum demanding the surrender of the old Prussian territory of Memo. It was passed to Lithuania by the Treaty of Versailles, but now has been reintegrated into the region of Ostpreußen. Have we yet reached the extent of German territorial ambitions in Europe? Experts are doubtful. No wonder. Well, we could join in a faction. Let's check if they have something nice here that we might want to get. Flakpanzer Czechisch. Nope. Nothing here. Artillery and such is also pretty good. I'm interested in your cars, Germany. That is all I want. We need a bunch of reserves though in that. So let's keep working on that. It's nice that our actual production efficiency is growing. This is good, and we're getting more fighters. So while drilling, our air force is going to be doing good. Yep, they're at full strength, and they will be during the fight as well. Air attack plus 4%, agility plus 6. So do we have any information about Denmark now? Okay, they got more divisions, and they built two extra factories, but civilian ones. That is not something that we would need to be afraid of. The navy is abysmal, and they do have some airpoints, but not many. We will require to have the navy down here so that it can help us during the naval landing. I'm not real happy about that, but what can you do? Okay, the carrier naval bombers are growing really slowly, but they are growing, so that's good. And rubber processing has been finished. Industrial processing of synthesized rubber is needed to reduce our dependency on natural rubber. We do need that. Okay, let's start by... do we want the factory shelters? Or do we want something to boost our navy? I don't think there's anything here that would really help us all that much. But we could get the improved computing machine. Research speed plus 8%. That, I think, is worth it. So let's jump right into that. Okay, so now we have... No, we don't. Did we not finish the rubber? No, we haven't. We didn't finish even one synthetic refinery? Wait, was I building this whole time a fuel silo? Please tell me that's not the case. Or did I? Nope, it's a synthetic refinery here. No, that's a construction. Inactive. Why is it inactive? Raw shortage. Oh, okay. Yep, we need to... okay, we didn't have enough coal for it. That's why it's not operating. Okay, we need to import more coal. And now it will allow us to reactivate it. Okay, gotcha. I didn't realize that it didn't require that much coal. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Diplomats from Germany and Soviet Union concluded what observers are describing as a historical agreement today with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Named after German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop and his Soviet counterpart Vyacheslav Molotov, this non-aggression pact stipulates that neither side will ally itself to nor aid an enemy of the other. Foreign diplomats warned that this treaty effectively gives Germany a free hand to wage war in Europe without having to fear Soviet intervention. This can be good. It's not. It is absolutely not. Okay, so you need a new general. Rikard Lindgren. Nice. And we are recruiting 5 more, right? Yep. Which will be ready on 16th of November. Good, good, good. So you have only one goal, which is going to be area defense of our key territories. Wait, no, these key territories. And you will only focus on naval bases. Yep. So guard those, and once you're done with that, we are going to do a bit more for you. Actually, we could drill you as well, at least for a time being. Okay, British Raj is not holding up their side of the bargain. So let's just get rid of them and ask the French Republic. I mean, our influence is probably better now. Not great, but better. Generated world tension, yeah. They hate us for that. Which is understandable. Okay, I need you. The air superiority guy. United Kingdom disavows appeasement. In a public statement today, the new British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain has announced that the new government's intention to steer away from the course of appeasement their predecessors had loyal and maintained. In no uncertain terms, Neville Chamberlain made it clear that the United Kingdom's aim is to put a halt to the march of tyranny wherever it may rear its ugly head. Whether the threat of war will serve to hold the expansionism of certain nation remains to be seen, but already recruitment programs are well underway in the United Kingdom, lending credence to their statement. I'm not sure that's true, but fine. Yeah, we should really get some army experience for these. Professional officer corps would be great. Conducting has proper heritage. Leave of command. Oh, wow, this one is also pretty good. State serves the military. Mass assault. Elevated engineering corps. Quick improvisation. Ideological loyalty. Oh, that's a really good one as well for us. That would give us extra manpower. Magnetic detonator. A new detonator detects the shift in the Earth's magnetic field when the torpedo passes under the target. An explosion directed under a ship causes much more damage and often breaks the keel of the target, sinking it instantly. So extra torpedo attack for our submarines and extra torpedo attack for destroyers, light cruisers, and this is a heavy cruiser probably, I think. Electric torpedo. Or a snorkel. Radar detection. Radar station would be maybe good. We could build a couple of those. Never mind damage. I'm thinking that we might start using those a bit. 6 submarine snorkel. Hedgehog model. Oh, those depth charges, that would be pretty good. Let's oh, we need a sonar. Damn. How did I miss that? That is really important. Wow. That was... How did I miss that? Yeah, especially the active sonar is gonna be great. Sub-detection and production. Yeah, we're gonna need that on all of our ships. Okay, so you are still not ready, but you will be joined by another ship. And once you are done, that's actually very close to being done. We'll have 40 ships in our main navy. That should be enough maybe to blockade this area until we can do something. Okay, you're going to be based in Västergotland. You are going to be based in... can't you be based in Malmö? Karlskrona? No? Okay, never mind. Oil processing. A network of factories for synthetic distillation and refining of oil products is the next step towards ensuring the fuel supply for our nation. Amazing. Next one is going to give us even more. Wait, let me see how much we're getting now. 72. Awesome. And we should be getting... Yep, we're getting 2 extra extracted. And we are getting 72 from refineries. Good. Good. Smoke. That one. That's a quick one, but... let's get... Yeah, let's prepare for probable bombing in the future and get the factory shelters. I'm gonna let the improved infrastructure finish, and then we are going to end. Oh hey, right on time. Poland. Actually no, that's not right on time. 9th of August. Poland refuses German ultimatum. Considering the demands, it seems inevitable. Republic of Poland would be forced to cede Danzig to Germany, and a Polish plenipotentiary would be sent to Berlin to negotiate further terms. Ignacy Mościcki pointed to the German Reich's recent actions when stating that it was obvious Germany would not be satisfied with Danzig alone. German and Polish forces are prepared for war, and reports are already coming in on clashes on the border. Once again, there is war in Europe. And we finished Field Hospital too, so all of our hospitals will now have extra 8% trickleback and 8% lowered XP loss. That is great. Let's go with Recon as well next, because that's going to help us. So are you already at war or no? Nope, not yet. Not yet, but they refused. So Germany can now actually declare war. I think Danzig or war is the one that triggered it. And that means becomes owner Danzig or war. And now, yeah, they will be able to declare war. So at that point, United Kingdom and France should prepare to attack Germany, or they will have, the phony war phase. At which point we might be ready to attack. Not ready. I mean, not ready, but we might have an opportunity to attack Denmark. Improved infrastructure, production efficiency growth by 20%. Amazing. So what's next? Next is... well, next will be these things. But what about weapons? Yep, we can get better light infantry weapons and better heavy weapons. So let's focus on those, because that is something that we need to get. And you know what? Let's finish up the factory camouflage. That's going to be the nice way to end this episode. I know that it's slightly longer than I promised it to be, but that's fine. Where are you? That's naval. We want the air superiority plus 10%. That's what we want. Yeah, and we are going to need to start producing trucks like there's no tomorrow. That is something that I need to look into. I haven't, and that was a mistake, but we are going to have to do that. Let's put 6 factories into this. We have enough naval bombers here. So factory camouflage has been finished. Factory bomb vulnerability has been reduced. And now we can go with either excavation free, which is, I think, a pretty good idea. We might support tungsten and get more chromium here. And more iron. Okay, let's start with excavation free, and that will be it. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as well. We are going to deploy new cavalry units very soon. 19th of November still, right? Yeah. These units are going to be already on 25th of September, so things are looking pretty swell for us. I'm not sure how the opponents are feeling. Yeah, but Norway didn't really improve their military. Nor, I think, did Denmark. They just have more units, but overall they're not... Okay, they got 2 extra civilian factories, but their military factories won't be able to withstand a coordinated attack. So, yeah, this unit is going to be finished in a couple of days, and at that point we can start the plan here to attack Copenhagen. And you guys can start the plan to land on the enemy territory. Cool. So that's going to be the goal for next episode. So thank you very much for joining me. Now see you next time with more World Ablaze.